show.
Not really. MC, let's talk. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Start over.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
I just want to be
tell
honest.
them it's late.
It's late.
It's
It's
late.
mad late. We're shooting this video.
It's not late. It's only like 9:30.
My wife is just asleep.
10:30.
Skin Thursday. There you
My
go.
wife just woke up.
Yeah. So apologies for the energy. We'll try to pick it up along the video. So we kind of realized a little bit along the way of shooting all these videos that the one thing we didn't do is tell you guys how we met, me and my wife. Shout out to Lee because she randomly asked me one day how we met and made me want to shoot the video, or made us want to shoot the video. So that's why we're here. We have guests. You might have saw them in the other video. Just in case you haven't, we're going to let them introduce themselves again.
What's up, y'all? You know, to come up. It's like the second, third video. I don't know which one. But this is Paul Jervy.
I'm Nikita.
I was going to introduce you.
All right, y'all. We might be giggling because I'm tired. And when I get tired, I get giggly. So I apologize if I'm just laughing randomly. All right, so.
Yo, I just want to point out that it's only 9:56, and if we're this tired at 9:56, we all washed.
We have kids.
Bruh,
We have kids.
we woke up and went to the gym.
Right.
And did mad other stuff. Never going back to sleep the entire time.
Right.
Just saying.
I'm sorry. What did I do?
You went to work half a day. Off subject. So, yeah. Basically, I'm going to give my spiel.
A little bit.
You with me? You rolling?
I'm with you.
I'm going to give my spiel on, I guess, what I saw from my perspective on how we met. My wife will, I guess, attempt to do the same. Somewhere in the middle, y'all take the truth for what it is. We have witnesses here. We've actually met through Paul and Keita. No, we keep it in calls. Everything's real. We actually met through Paul and Keita at their wedding. So that part is true. Can we agree on that?
That is true.
Okay.
We didn't meet at their wedding. We met at their reception. Just to keep it.
They met the wedding day.
Right.
I have.
Okay,
Thank
you.
you.
Paul.
Hey, that's what I hear. That's what I do.
All right, so legend has it that I was at the wedding. I was the best man, right? I didn't see Laura at the wedding, so she's right on that note. At the actual ceremony, I didn't see her. I actually was there with my now ex-girlfriend, so I wasn't supposed to be looking for anybody else, at which I wasn't at the time.
Disclaimers, I mean,
I gotta throw out there.
Throw it out there.
I gotta throw them out there. It's gonna make me look crazy.
You know, or else you just put at the fine print. At the
Right,
bottom.
right. So boom. We go to the reception after the wedding, and the way the table is set up, and I'll post a picture so you guys can see it for yourselves. But the way the table is set up is 3 people on one side, it's 3 people on the other side of the table. The table we happen to sit at, I was actually sitting next to my girlfriend at the time, but I'm actually sitting across from Laura, my now wife, and we're all.
you was not sitting next to her. You was sitting in front of her.
Whatever, my G. She was somewhere. Laura was another place. Okay, so that makes it different. I'm sorry. The girl and, because I don't want to say her name, the girl and Laura were in the same row across from me. But Laura's literally across from me. My girl is in front of me. And it was a buffer chick in the middle. She was like a buffer in between the other chick. So, the night goes as it goes. Everybody's eating dinner, whatever the case is, and we all just kind of struck up conversation. Like nothing, I guess, was too crazy at the moment. Like we just literally all just started busting it up, kind of having fun or whatever the case is. And somewhere throughout the conversation, from my perspective, I just kept on noticing that, every time I would look in Laura's direction, we would lock eyes, and I didn't really know what it was or why it was happening, whatever, because I wasn't trying to do it. So it's not like I was trying to be disrespectful to my girlfriend at the time, but it's kind of one of those things to where, like, you look at somebody and they're looking at you, you look away for a second, maybe, and then, when you look back in that direction, the person's still looking at you, you're kind of trying to, I guess, gauge on what's going on there. I kind of had that in my head. I wasn't going to say it or whatever, but at the moment, it just seemed like there was an energy between us two that was unsaid, wasn't spoke on. You want to hop in anywhere? Because I feel like your look says it all. So
I'm waiting for you to be done.
that's how we met. We were at the tip. All right, F it. I was going to try and make it seem like we all was good with this. She was looking at me like she wanted me, right? I had a girl at the time. I was trying to play PG with the system. But at the same time, every time I was looking at her, she was giving me the googly eye. The slanted googly eye, because she got slanted eyes. So it was kind of like a low googly eye, or whatever the case is. And in my head, I'm like, Dag, she's cute and all that. But obviously, I'm still girlfriend mode. I can't really, think too crazy in this. And, for me, it was kind of one of those things like, you know what, maybe I'm tripping. Like maybe, I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, but it ain't what the energy was saying that it was. You know what I mean? So, I kind of just played it off in my head like, nah, you bugging. You know what I mean? And just left it there. And from that point, we kind of got cool amongst the friendship. We kind of got cool. But at every single time that we would, I guess, be in each other's company after that point, it was awkward. Super awkward. Overtly awkward to the point where, at that moment when we met each other at the reception table, we was talking, busting it up, everything else.
Let me give my spill before you start going into different days. Is that okay?
I'm used to being cut off.
You're welcome. Sorry. I love you.
Louder.
Sorry, I love you.
Love you too.
So, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Okay, that's not how it happened.
Feel free to jump in when I'm lying.
No. You had your time, I'm having mine now. Okay, bam. Here we go. So, at the wedding, all right? I'm her friend. I'm their guest, I'm chilling in the audience, watching this, bliss, happiness, bam, bam, I didn't even know Chris was there. Okay, didn't even see him. I probably seen him, but I didn't see him, you know what I mean? And so, we get to the reception and everything, and so, mind your business. We get to the reception, and I'm like, oh, okay. I see him. I'm like, oh, okay.
This was my uglier days, too. I was fluffy back then, so she was peeping the low-grade version of me. She wasn't even peeping me now. She was peeping, like, ugly me, and still was kind of... That's a whole nother conversation, though. Go ahead.
That's not the conversation, because you wasn't ugly you. Just
I was fluffy me,
no,
so to me that
Keita
was
said it. You wasn't that fluffy when I met you.
There will be
You was
pictures.
borderline getting ready to go fluffy.
On
Like
the way.
you was one
It's on the
biscuit
way.
away.
So I was fluff.
It was on the way.
You was one biscuit away from being
One
fluff.
biscuit away.
I was fluffy. It's okay. I acknowledged it. I accepted
You
it a long
wasn't
time
though.
ago.
I didn't see you as fluffy at
Alright.
the time because I didn't date fluffy guys
I
back
don't
then.
remember, bro. I told you I felt like I was a bad friend when I seen you.
Right, because I was fat. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive all of you. Go ahead.
I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, back to where I left off.
Mhm.
Okay, so I peeped him from across the table. I was like, oh, he cute. And then next, right?
Cute. Oh, hold on, my G. Don't minimize. Oh, he cute. No, my G. That's not what you told me. You hit
I'm
me
sorry,
with the-
hold up. Who's telling the story here?
Go
Because
ahead.
I didn't interrupt him.
Go- I'm
The
sorry.
whole time
I'm
he
sorry.
got from point A to point B, okay?
I'm sorry.
You not cute?
No, you didn't say. Oh, he cute. Like on some. Don't. Never mind it. You said your words. Oh, okay. Yeah, like this is what you told me. You was on some. Okay, da 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 da. Until you.
Cute. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, he's cute. That's what I see. Okay, he's cute.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Interesting.
I
Okay,
apologize.
right? But I just seen him, so it wasn't like it was everybody there, everybody over here, and then he turned to the side, and then his girlfriend bust over the next, shoulder, and I was like, oh, he with a chick. Okay. Done. Not looking no more. Not gonna cross that line. Bam, bam. Don't want none. I'm not gonna be a home wrecker because that's not me. Okay, no, thank you. And so we talking and stuff at the table, we laughing, we enjoying ourselves, and he just kept looking at me, and I'm just like,
You like what? Let me see. Can I see the face too? Over here? That's the look you was giving me? Okay, alright. There's pictures for all of this, by the way. You will see the truth.
you're seeing pictures
You will
of
see the
moments
truth.
in time. It's not like accurate, like whole
Oh, no,
video of the
no,
whole,
that picture's accurate.
the whole.
Pretty accurate.
That picture's very accurate.
I'm sorry. Were y'all in my body?
I'm sorry.
Okay,
You right.
no.
Go ahead.
Okay, no, you wasn't. Okay, thank you. So, like I was saying, right? So, I'm like noticing him, notice me, and I notice him, and it just kept being, yes, that awkward energy. But I felt it, and he confirmed later on in life that he felt it too, and that's how we got to this, situation.
This
That's
us
not how
thing.
we got to this. We got to this a whole different way. It was a thirst trap that got us to this.
We're not talking about a thirst trap right now.
I'm just saying that's what got us here.
Because nobody told you be taking your shirt and doing it for the gram, like.
That's what got us here, though. We said how we met. If we're talking about what got us here, it's a thirst trap. That's a whole different video.
Right, but you also hit me with you felt that energy that day at the reception. Like, you felt the energy too? Like, I felt the energy too. Like, but,
That was like a pickup line. You felt that? I felt that. That's one of the pickup lines. Like, you felt it.
Okay, wow.
But yes,
Okay.
it was. I agree. It was awkward energy. And yes, I was looking at you, but it was more of me just kind of like checking, like, she's still looking.
Because I wasn't still looking, because I was not staring, so
I'm not saying you were staring. I'm not saying you were staring, but all right, put it this way. Like, let's say you're sitting at a table.
He be trying to make it seem I'd be like, googly. I'm googly eyed
All
for
right,
him
all right.
now, but I wasn't googly eyed for him back then.
Guys,
Like,
because I feel like I'm leaving you out. So let me ask. Y'all ever been at like a table, whatever the case is, and y'all just talking or whatever the case is, and you look at somebody, y'all catch eyes or whatever, and y'all look away. Doesn't necessarily mean the person's still staring at you, but when you look back, it makes that person
Yeah.
look back at you. You know what I mean? Because it's like a
okay,
reaction thing.
that's how you should put it then.
That's what I never said you were staring.
That's how you should put it then.
The picture make it look like you were staring though.
And not only staring,
No, but
it
the
made
picture
her
got
look like
from
she.
both angles. He was talking, and then I was like,
You wasn't like that. You was like more like engage, like all right, body language,
I
right?
felt like I was about to say something. No, it's like I should have had the finger. Like y'all probably caught me right before I put the finger up. Like
I'm just saying your body language said you was engaged in whatever I was saying.
I was.
All right then. So I'm not saying anything outside the
The
box.
whole table was engaged. Like Chris about to say something crazy.
I was killing the table, right? Like I literally was in my zone. Mad good conversation. So everybody was kind of engaged or whatever. But we're just saying, us here, from the picture that you guys will see, you look like you liked what you saw.
I did.
All right. What am I saying
I
wrong?
did. I said. Okay.
All right. And this is post girlfriend though, because you said, oh, I saw the girl and I was like, oh, like no, post girlfriend.
I'm not saying no. You was still attractive, but when I seen your girl, I was like, oh,
Disqualified.
yes. Period.
And I'm here.
You're here now because you were single when we started talking.
You're in the thirst trap. So, can I continue with what I was?
Shoot.
So, we all kind of got like crew close. What? Okay, from y'all angle, I guess. Like, did y'all have any? Y'all was going through a marriage
They
situation.
had no idea.
No.
Bye. Goodbye. They had no.
Kids.
They had no idea.
Right, because they was in bliss at the moment.
No idea. No clue. They didn't see nothing. That was all.
Now there
fine
is
and
another picture that makes it look like, and I'm not saying this is what it is, but it makes it look like Laura leans over to Nikita and looks like she's saying something in reference to me because I'm behind Nikita, like in the back of the picture or whatever. So it's almost like you lean over to your girl, like, yo, homie over there. That's what it looks like in the picture.
Okay. Kita, Did I say anything
I
about
just
Chris
said-
at your wedding?
I just
No.
said it looks like
Okay.
it. I didn't say
No, I just wanted clarification because no, I did not. Keita, had I ever been checking for Chris like, okay.
Okay,
Keita,
yeah,
had I ever said anything negative or I'm not gonna say positive because it wasn't never like that, but had I ever said anything negative about Chris?
Anything negative?
Yeah. Let me see.
What was that? A
What-
disclaimer for homegirl?
No, I'm just putting
Okay.
shit out there. Ooh, excuse me.
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So, what else? Let me see. Keita, did you ever suspect this?
No.
Never.
Never.
I know you ain't asking me.
I know,
I'll say
I
it.
know.
Never.
Okay, bam. Moving on. Go ahead. We ready for round 2?
All I was gonna say is from that point on, we all got cool. Like we would go out in like friendship settings. Me, my girl, Laura, Paul and Keita, other people, whatever. Everything was chill. However, when it came to me and Laura, it didn't seem like we could talk to each other if we were ever in a singular situation. For instance, if me and her were alone at any point in time, we would kind of revert back to something even worse than even not knowing each other, because we would know each other, but there would be almost no talking at all, like in an
Awkward silence.
Right,
Like,
like,
why
worse.
are we even in the same room together?
right.
Why are we here right now?
Right.
Why is this happening to us right now? Like,
Right.
and how do we make it stop fast? Because it was like, get us out of here.
Somebody
like,
save
kinda-
us. Right.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Right. And for me, because I can only speak for myself, for me it was weird because it's like, you know what? I never had an issue talking to girls. Ever. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that to say, oh, I'm out here, but I never had an issue talking to females. Friendship setting,
Right.
otherwise or whatever. So, when I got put into a setting where it's like, I really don't know what to say, it threw me off. It threw me off because it's like, all right, I felt the energy that I felt on the first night, but I got a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I can't speak on that energy. So what do I say to this girl? Like
Right.
I couldn't find no common ground.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, what do I say to this girl? So
And that same here, but it was like, not say nothing. It was like, he's eliminated. That's not even an option for me. It was, he cool people. I see him when I see him, when y'all have y'all group gatherings. And then, that's how that happened. But Keita don't know this, but I was like checking, like on him, kind of like checking on him, like, all right, how Chris doing? He good? Like when I moved to Atlanta, I was like, Chris good? Like I would be in town and I'd be like, call Chris, tell him here, let's go hang out. Come on. They wouldn't call him. I mean, they called him, but they wouldn't tell
but they
him like
wouldn't
I
tell
was
me
here.
that Laura was here. They were just like, yo, what you doing? And I was going through some other ish, so I would be like, yo, I'm working or I'm
But then he get mad. You be like, do I need to come find you in Atlanta or something like that?
right. Because I didn't think that you was
Oh, you was here. You was here. You didn't tell me.
Right.
right. Because I just didn't think that was happening. You know what I mean? I didn't think that you were coming down as often as you were. So you come and tell me, oh, I was there. I even asked about you. And da-da-da-da.
And
I'm
they
like,
called you.
Right. But it
Like,
wasn't.
They didn't tell me you was here.
Right. Not that I would have came running or anything.
Right.
But I would have at least acknowledged.
Well, he would have came right.
So from your testimony just now, it's fair to say that you were a little bit more on me. Just a little bit. You asking about
I was single, and you were single at the time too, because I found out that you was. So.
But I wasn't.
Hey, how Chris doing? What's going on with that situation? I seen da-da-da-da-da. Keita be like, yeah, girl, nah, it's a wrap. I'd be like,
this does not prove
oh,
my point a
okay.
little bit.
That's not the point.
Did I ever say, hey, Paul,
No.
what's up with love?
No.
No, but that's not the point. It was, hey, how is I always called her and like, all right, update me.
Right.
How's everybody doing?
Right.
So it was like, Keita.
So what y'all
Hey,
go down the
da-da-da-da.
list like a line?
Yeah.
So how's this person? How's this? Oh, hi, Chris.
No.
Did your voice change a little bit there?
No, bro.
Chris did.
No, bro.
No?
No, bro. Because then she would have asked me,
Right.
Like, what's up with
what's
you while you're
what's
asking?
good with you and Chris?
Okay.
Or,
Right.
or you checking for Chris? You know what I mean? Like it
Because it would have been happened if I'd have ever known, honey.
So like nothing, like no type of.
No. Until that one day you called me and asked about her. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think by then, like, we literally already had a
Yeah,
conversation.
oh, where you called her and asked about me?
Because I had to do like my crazy check.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like I talked to her. She seemed cool. Let me see if she's really cool or
Right.
if she's crazy. So everybody does that check. If you don't do that check, you crazy. You don't do that check. You meet somebody and they got a mutual friend or whatever, and you
I mean, of course, yeah.
right, and that's what
but-
that was.
I don't think I did.
You didn't do that with
I
her?
don't think I did.
Well, who could you
Right,
go
Yeah, I
to?
couldn't end it.
Right, right.
Loretta.
Oh, Loretta knew you. Oh,
Retta, text me real quick because I think you might have told me she was crazy. Because if you didn't, I sure found out. My bad, go. You good. So that's what the check was. Fast forward to now. If y'all want to know, we can.
But wait, no, we're not there yet.
Where we at?
We're not there. So, bet, right? So, one day I'm talking to Keita, and I'm like, me and Chris had already started talking, right? So, I don't know if we was talking for
But
like 2 weeks.
I got to get you to that point.
Where were you at then?
No, I'm about to say. So to even get to the talking portion, here's what happened. I went through some stuff. The way to get out of this stuff was me starting to work out and get my body right or whatever the case is. So I start playing. And I start saying, you know what? If anybody's familiar with Tupac, he has a famous picture where he's butt naked in the bathtub, mad gold around his crotch area. And
That should have strayed me away. Far away.
It
Go
did.
ahead.
It did.
It did.
It didn't.
It didn't at all. So I kept playing, saying, you know what? I'm going to reenact the picture. I'm bald. I had one ab. I was getting two abs. I was working on my body. I was hyped. Like, you know what? I'm going to get these abs and I'm going to reenact that same exact picture, right? So I go on Instagram and I'm posting like progress pics. Like, okay, I'm here with it. Da 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 da. And
No. Wait, there was a moment before that.
okay.
Wasn't it a game
There
or
was
something?
it was a game you played on Facebook.
Sorry. Okay. What was that, like probably a year prior or something like that?
Don't look
Yeah,
at me.
I think that's what you
don't
said.
know.
Okay, a year prior on Facebook. Anybody who's on Facebook all the time, y'all know that Facebook has all types of games where you can just play something and it'll tell you about your life, tell you about your sign, tell you if you're going to be rich next year or broke, all
Right,
that fly
right.
stuff. So I play a game, and the game basically tells me that I was going to get married, I think, the end of that
the
year.
End of that year.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to get
Yeah.
married at the end of that year. Laura and Keita both hop on the post or whatever, saying, "Oh, I'm coming.
there.
Basically, I'm
I'm
coming to the
there."
wedding." And I say, "Okay, well, make sure y'all bring me a wife too, because I'm lonely in these streets. Like I ain't had nobody at that moment, whatever." So that was said. So that kind of was like a precursor, right? And then I start posting the pictures, whatever the case is, and she invades the DM, and she basically says, "Hey, look, if we're going to get married," she threw this out. If we're going to get married or whatever, you got to stop showing your goods to everybody on social media. Right or wrong?
Right.
And I basically say, all right, cool. From now on, I'll save them just for you or whatever the case is. And that started
My
a
baby
conversation.
ain't posted a pic for y'all since. Sorry.
Yeah, she made me stop. So that's why y'all never got the Tupac pic. So it's not like I stopped working out. I literally, I ain't allowed to. But yeah, so that's just the truth. I'm not allowed to. But yeah, so from there it went from talking to each other through the DM, and then we got.
Then he was posting like subliminal messages on Facebook.
and on videos that I was shooting.
Yeah, and videos.
Yeah, I was shooting videos and I would say stuff like, I was talking about different females that I've had before or whatever the case is. And I said, okay, well, my future girl, hopefully this is the last one and I'm doing this to better myself. I'll send a link to the video so y'all can see that. But I basically kept on saying, for the next girl, I'm working on myself. I need you to be doing the same. I'm bettering myself, this, that, and the third, all that fly stuff or whatever. And it was kind of like a shot at Laura indirectly.
Yeah, because I texted him. I was just like, I seen your video. Was that for me? Or I seen that post. Was that for me? I just want to make sure I'm reading the right thing. He was just like, yeah, that's for you. I was like, oh, okay.
I lined the cheeks up mad quick with all that. So I put all this stuff strategically in place to get where I got. And your boy is here. Trust me, I'm good at this. So anyway, what? No?
I'm gonna let you have your
Thanks.
minute.
Appreciate it. So, you know, from there, phone conversations, from there, we got to a point, we literally talking on the phone for like 5-6 hours. We got to work the next day. We talking all night or whatever the case is.
No sleep. 1 hour.
No sleep. Go to work, come back. We still talking to each other. Text throughout the day. All the fly stuff that people do when
Talk
they
all day at work.
Right. You know, and it got to a point where it was just like, hey, you know what?
That was when I had a job that I ain't really wasn't doing too much. Because now we don't talk at all during the day.
Yeah, people got jobs now. So, so you know, from that point, it was fairly quick. Hey, you know, you should come down for Thanksgiving. She flew me out.
I'm sorry.
That didn't happen.
We're not going that far.
What?
Right.
Oh, that was the good part.
So bet, right?
That's
So
the
I
good
call my girl Keita, and I'm just like, yo, Keita,
I can't tell y'all the good part. I'm sorry.
we not there yet.
No, we can't make the video super
How
long.
we have guests in the video if you're not including them?
My bad, y'all. I was gonna get to the good part though. But forget the good part. Go ahead. I'm listening. My
Right.
bad.
Right. So, okay. Sidebar, we not there yet, but you know they signed our wedding certificate and all that stuff. They were there, you know.
Word. So they actually darn near
They love
introduced
us,
us.
right? And then married
And they're the
us,
reason,
right?
yeah, they're the reason we're here now.
Not literally, but you know what I mean. But no, so I called Keita, and I don't remember. You remember the conversation? The day you found out that we were talking?
No.
All right. So I called Keita. I don't really remember the whole conversation either, right?
Girl,
But-
why you ain't tell me Chris is as
No,
cool as he is?
No, pump your brake.
Because I thought that's what you said.
Pump.
No? Okay. I'm sorry.
So I call Keita, and I'm talking to Keita. And you know, it's just small talk, little, you know, throwing out little nuggets here, but she ain't catching this off. It's like, you know, so what you think about, you know, me and Chris talking? She was like, what? And Keita fashion. What? I didn't think about this first. You remember that?
Yo, I know. I spazzed out. I'm like, yo. Ding, 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 ding.
It started to add up
Yeah.
after. That's great. I don't know
You
if I
remember
ever.
the conversation yet?
I do.
You do? Okay, go ahead. Tell
I
her.
don't remember bits and pieces, but I remember spazzing out.
Okay.
I remember
So
spazzing.
Keita started putting like 2 and 2 together, and she was just like, "Oh my God, why didn't I think about this first? You this way, he this way.
Right. The
Oh
swag,
my God,
The swag.
yeah, that's what you kept saying. The swag. Y'all match each other's fly. Y'all this, that, da, da, da. And I'm just like,
She close. She ain't there. Though. She's
Ninja.
Go ahead. I'm listening. You cool. That's the one thing
sorry.
I've always. No.
We got
wait,
on
wait,
video
wait.
with my husband talking
Wait.
about, oh, it's nice that I could stand next
Agreed,
to somebody
agreed.
that match my
I agree.
life.
I agree.
Okay,
Wait.
but
No,
I don't. I
let me-
come
let me
close
get out,
now.
Let me get out. What I'm saying is, that's the one thing I liked about you from the gate too. Like without the oh she's cute. This, that,
What was
third.
it?
I always thought that she was cool. Like every time I would think of Laura, I'd be like, yo, she cool. Like she just a cool chick. You know what I mean? Like never seemed like you. I mean, I'm sure you did, but it never seemed like you got pissed off at anything. Kind of just like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? You had like a, I'm too cool to be bothered type.
Not
attitude.
the line.
Right, and I like that. Like that was like, oh yeah, I mean, like she cool people. So, you know, I see what she's saying if she was saying stuff like, yo, like,
Which is true. Like that's my normal demeanor.
right, fair. So I'm saying I agree. I'm just saying if I put all my cool on display, all of it,
I would probably
you close,
be just as
babe.
cool,
You
or if
close.
not
You
cooler,
close.
bro.
You're close. Babe, you're close. I'm tired. It gets dark.
And hell is hot. Like what you mean?
We spit bars.
Like,
I'm tired,
You
man. Wrap it up.
That's
Wrap it
what
up.
I'm talking about.
Wrap it
Okay,
up.
that's
Wrap
what
it
I'm
up.
talking about.
Wrap it up.
Like this dude ain't never had nobody to make him smile the way I do. Look at him. Look. Smile for the camera, man. Smile.
No. Get off me, man. I'm smiling because I'm tired.
No, it's that easy. It's me.
Guys, I never got to thank y'all. So another reason I wanted y'all up here, because I actually did want to thank y'all, because y'all literally did change my life indirectly. You know, had I not known you guys, went to the wedding, whatever the case is, I never would have met her. It's a great chance I never would have met her or whatever. And since meeting her, even though it was a long process, you know, because I knew the girl for mad long, even though we married shortly. It did change my life for the better. So I definitely appreciate you guys for that. I just wanted to say that because I don't think I ever actually said that to you guys.
Aw.
Nah, that's cool though, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shoot, thank you for
Yeah, thank
because Chris is the one that talked to him into talking to me. So it just all, you know what I'm saying? It all came back around. It all came back around. You know what I'm saying?
Word. See? We be looking up.
It didn't come back around. But, you know.
Because y'all kind of like the sidebar. We had a thing where we, you know what I mean? We was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, yo, Paul, she the one, dog. Like, I see it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, dog. You know, yeah, she is. Right, I see it. That's her. Don't let her get away. You know what I mean? Because you go F up, you let her get away type of thing. You know what I mean? And flip it, you know, with me and you or whatever the case is, again, they put us in the setting for us to darn near see ourselves. And then you go to her and she's like, yeah, light bulb. Yes, y'all two. Get together now. You know what I mean? Like,
Get together now.
like, it made sense, even though it might have been a long process. Right. It just made sense. You know what I mean? So I think it was great. That's how we met, you guys. I don't know if that's special or not, but I wanted to answer Lee's question because I just realized we never got a chance to tell you guys. So you guys now know. What? What am I doing? What?
I'm supposed to be thanking him. Babe, thank him.
Yeah, no, you guys thank him because I changed your life. Go ahead. Hurry up. Thank him.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you remember that conversation, but I told you that I was going to change his life.
You did. I remember that.
No,
I remember that.
No, that is the most cockiest way.
No, I did.
I remember her saying that though.
She said it like
She
that?
definitely did.
So, like, yeah, girl, I'm about to rock his world. Like,
To change his
I
life.
want to change his life. That's exactly what I
About to
said.
change his life.
and was this before we got engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When, like, how early was this?
This was like in the beginning. This was like the first
We was-
time. Like this was like the first few conversations that we had about
Was this
me.
before I
and
came down for Thanksgiving?
you.
Like,
Yes.
you planned all this out.
Did not plan anything.
So you lined me up. Is what you're saying.
One step ahead.
Is that what you're saying right now? Am I learning this on camera that you lined me up? No, seriously, because that sounds like a lineup. If you're saying it
I
when
mean, women got more game than men anyway.
I'll
But
give y'all
y'all,
that.
I
I'll
give
give
you
y'all that.
credit when credit is due. You thirst trapped me, but
Huh,
I was there
okay.
for it.
I learn something new every day. I did not know that. I didn't know that.
I knew
That's your closer right there.
Yeah, I got trapped. Well, not trapped. I don't want to say it like that. That sounds bad. But I guess she hooked me or knew where this was going before I knew where it was going. Is that fair to say? Not in the sense of marriage, but if you tell us, yo, I'm about to change his life, you see something.
No, I just knew that, you know, you just never had a female like me.
Valid.
And so it was important for it to be said, like, I just needed a witness. I'm going to change his life, Keita. Right? So then, not only that, I then told him, too. And he didn't believe me.
She did tell me.
I
I'm gonna
did.
change your life,
See, Paul?
but it's one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna change your life. And you're like, man, girl, go ahead. My life already changing. Like,
Life-
you ain't doing it.
Life change. I remember the first day he told me he loved me, and he was trying to play cool, like he was tired.
I was sleeping.
We was on the phone. It was, I don't know, it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It was late, right?
It was late.
It was late. And then he was, I love you. And
I'm done. I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to wrap it up. Like, it's over. We met. We married.
Oh, now it's we met, we married, because now this video mattered before, so now it doesn't. Oh,
Because
okay.
now you're like, yeah, he told me. I told her I loved her first. She documented it. She has in her phone every important situation.
Aw.
Literally.
Because look, the way my memory is set up, something could happen tomorrow,
His birth-
and it'll erase something from the past.
His birthday
Okay.
here. He said he loved me here. We started talking here. I told him I loved him here. The whole nine, like from top to bottom. She has a timeline of our relationship.
And it reminds me every year.
That way I don't forget an anniversary tidbit. Take the facts and use your phone calendar, whatever you got to do to remember your anniversary. Because God knows if it wasn't on her birthday, at least our wedding date. If it wasn't on her birthday, that's you. We didn't mention that. We got married on her birthday too. Add that.
I gave it to him.
Add that, as another tidbit of why we love them so much.
All intertwined.
That was a lit weekend. Yeah. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
okay, that was dang. Because that was your book thing too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great weekend, super great weekend. I don't really even have closing thoughts. I mean, I already thanked you guys. Couldn't thank you enough. As you can see, everybody's still here, still doing it. We're still friends. All that is great. Like, if you want to take a picture of Black Love, bam. You know what I mean? Like, and-
Who, us?
well, they're black too. So, I meant the entire table, but
Oh boy.
if you-
I meant like us included too. Like
we're
oh,
black. I'm black. I'm black. I run and joke that my wife is Asian. She won't admit it, but yeah, for me, that's all I could ever want in my life. So she has changed my life. I will give her that. I'm not gonna knock on that. Still cool to this day.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Just now?
Yeah.
I said you changed my life.
Oh, I thought I was hearing things.
Oh, she funny. She funny.
What did you think I said?
I don't know. I maybe I blocked you out for a second. I just wanted to make sure I heard what I heard.
Closing thoughts, babe. 'Cause how you feel?
How I feel? I feel like he listens. Has nothing to do with anything that we talked about. But he listens. And so if, for example, if he ain't listening and stop posting the naked pictures on Facebook,
They weren't naked. But go ahead. Go ahead.
you know how guys be posting what's the hip bone right there?
The V.
The V. He was like one ab away from posting the line. And I was just like, I can't do no more. Like, Chris, stop. Like,
She was getting jealous on the low.
I wasn't getting jealous.
pull back.
No, you know why? Because peep this, in your timeline, when they pull it up the next year or the year after that, and they're gonna see the timeline when somebody on it, somebody else was thinking that it was for them. That's why I had to send them a text message and clarify, right? So like, all right, bro, like, what we doing? Because if we doing let's figure this out. Bam.
It was for
Closing,
you. It was for you.
closing thoughts.
That's my
I
closing
got
thought.
this.
We all found out
I
together
run this.
that I got hooked. She lined me up. So shout out to you guys. Lee, I hope you got what you want out of this video. 'Cause I got nothing else to say. Thank you guys for being here. We will be shooting more videos with them. This was just a quick one. We will get them more, involved in the next one. This was just for them to be a witness of this video, so we wouldn't lie about how we met on some Martin and Gina type stuff. So
That was a good episode.
great episode, And I didn't want to make myself seem too cool, which I was, but I didn't want to make myself seem that way, and vice versa. So more videos to come. We'll be seeing you guys shortly. Talk to you soon.
Deuces.